Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Okami. In the last episode, we progressed further into the Tsuta Ruins, and we had the most epic sneeze ever of all time. And in this episode, we are going to be progressing further into the Tsuta Ruins now that we are past the first save point of the dungeon. And we have 3 demon gates we gotta take care of here. Only time you'll ever see that red marking around the demon gates in the whole game. No idea what makes these demon gates so special. You know, kids, you're really not special. I mean, you know, they always make you think you are in those children's television shows and Mr. Rogers and all that, but you're not. The demon gates apparently never learned this life lesson. I'm just kidding. I'm such a jerk. Come on. Come on, whip the fish. Whip the fish. Am I actually going to get the floral finisher on one of these? Oh my god, I actually did. Holy crap. And, okay, Spirit Globe L. That restores 3 units of solar health every time you get one, but why would you need 3 units to be restored and you have 4 health? I mean, god. Game designers, think of this stuff. God, you're making it easy. And I cut out the second 2 of those fights just because it was pretty much the same stuff. There were some Bud Ogres, though, but other than that, nothing else really new there, just imps, basically. So now that we've done that, what do you know? We have more forest mushrooms that we must be aware of. Yep, we try to check them. Isun does not give us a hint. Damn it, Isun. Why don't you become useful when you're already been useful? I don't know what I'm trying to get at, though, but you know what I'm saying. Is it sad? Like, it's sad that I was, like, complaining about repetition and, like, how the game tries to help you in the early parts before, though, but now I'm complaining that that repetition is no longer there. Can't make up my damn mind. And check it out. That is apparently the source of that poisonous swamp water. Yes, it is not Adalwa that is causing it. It is some urns. I really have no idea why those urns are doing that or who put them there, but they are. And speaking of them being urns, I'd really hate to get cremated and have my remains turn into an endless supply of poisonous swamp water. Well, actually, I guess that would be pretty cool, but still. I love the timing of that music with that effect. It looks so cool. God, there I am geeking out at stuff. Anyway, looks like that poison water was poison was polluting this water has completely cleared up. Now it looks like a great place for a swim. There's even a waterfall. I bet it'd be loads of fun if we go straight down it. What I meant was playful dog like Yume might do that. I haven't forgotten about what we're looking for of you, and of course, I haven't given up on hunting some treasure either. If you remember, we're trying to find that boy's dog, but of course it's been way too much fun exploring this place for us to remember that. And here we get the Tsuta Ruins map, so now we can check the map in here, in a dungeon, basically. I have no idea why, but this game has a really bad habit of giving you the dungeon maps, like, way after they're actually useful. Like, I have no idea why they do it, yet for some reason they always give you the dungeon maps like right toward the end of the dungeon. And yeah, we're pretty close to the end actually. And let's draw water lily so we don't trip. I don't want to have negative godhood, please, thank you. Okay. And a more shiny flower that I wish I could do something with, but can't. And screw me. I just realized I forgot about a secret that was back there where that poison waterfall was, though, so I'm gonna have to be right back and show you that. Hopefully, if you're playing along, you didn't already jump into the waterfall with me. So, yeah, my mistake there. You can get back to where we were very easily by going this way. This is the main room, by the way, if you look around. This is the main room. If you just go through this way, which is where the blockhead was blocking things, you can very easily get over here, and there's an exorcism slip right there if you want it. So there we go. I'm going to be going back in here, and I will meet you guys back where the poison waterfall was. Okay, what we have to do is, this waterfall that used to be poisonous, we jump down it, and instead of swimming forward, there is a cave behind it. Well, look at that. I wonder what we have to do here. Could we have to cherry bomb? Because that's what I just did. Why, yes it is. Could we have to use bloom on this bud? Because you could not power slash it? Why, yes it is. And there is a stray bead right there. Now, back to the main room of the dungeon. Should be easy enough for you guys to follow along. Here we go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Holy crap, I don't know why, but my voice just cracked something awful there. Ow! God. Maybe I'm not as young as I once was. Nah, I was sick there for like a couple of weeks, and my voice is pretty much back now, though, but I'm still having trouble doing, like, certain high-pitched things, though, because my throat got hurt really badly, like, it really got banged up, and am I seriously gonna get... Wow. Hey, don't punch me after I'm home free! God, the nerve of that tree. I'm already home free, and it's like, hey, I'm gonna punch you after you think you're home free. Way to be totally rude. Okay, now that we've done that, it is now time for us to go over to these new islands that popped up when we regenerated the Tsuta Ruins. And in there is where we have to go. I believe that there's some treasures that you can get that are right behind this if you water lily your way back there, but we're not going to get those because I am too lazy. And because, in my definition of 100% of this game, getting all the item boxes is not one of them. I will get the item boxes that I know of and that aren't too far off the beaten path and that I think are worth it, but that one I don't think is. God, I love how this place looks, God. There's one thing I love most about the art direction of this game. It is the art direction of the water. And yes, I really love the art direction of that water, because the art direction of that water is really awesome. Why do you love it when I say that? Gee, I wonder why. Okay, and I think we have just one more little patch of deadline. You know, I never got why there's a cow skull there just randomly, and then, like, it goes away. I mean, I guess, like, skeletons are organic material. They have carbon in them, though, but... How does a skeleton turn into a flower? Or much less a field of flowers? And here we go. Pop. And now that it's popped, it's poppins. What is that? Hey, look! That light! There's a constellation here, too. Why, yes, there is. Guess what, guys? I can't draw a dot. That's not what I wanted you to guess, but a lot of you... What's really funny is if I would have failed that again, the game would have actually showed me a red outline of where I was supposed to draw the dots. Oh. So yes, I can't draw dots twice. Check it out. It's the third monkey god. We have now found all 3 parts of Green Sprout. Oh. I love these scenes. I like how this game doesn't take itself too seriously like that. This is Tsutagami. Get it? Tsuta Ruins. Tsutagami. Ah, Amaterasu. Origin of all that is good and mother to us all. I, Tsutagami, the last in the triumvirate? Whatever you call it. Of the Hanagami Flora gods. Hanagami, I like how I was like hawking there. He's awaited for our return for 100 years. May the fresh spring growth bloom from your snow-white form. Bring new life to the land that suffers under evil. And now we get what is probably my favorite brush technique we have gotten so far. It's not my favorite overall, but it's my favorite one we've gotten so far. This is basically, if you can explain it, well, anyway. I guess if I could explain it and compare it to something, it's basically this game's hook shot. Instead of wood, though, whenever you see one of these pink flowers, you draw a line from it to Amaterasu, and there you go. This is called Vine. It is essentially hook shot. Now, we could keep going further into the dungeon, but we could also go back to one of the earlier rooms of this dungeon now that we have Vine. And I love the art direction of this room. Don't care if you guys don't like me saying art direction over and over again or if you love it. I just love the art direction of that room. Either way. We want to go back to an early room of this dungeon, which was the room that we ended off episode 9, I believe it was, in. I'm going to meet you guys right over there so that we can get a secret now that we have Vine. Now, this is admittedly one of the hardest stray beads to find of all, and yes, I just spoiled what it is. What you have to do is, as you saw right there, you have to go up here past where this lake was, right where we ended episode 9. You want to look up with the camera, and you're going to see a Konohana blossom up there. Go ahead and draw. There you go. And just like always, you want to look for the smoke on the brush when you're rolling your brush over that, and then you want to look for the smoke when you're on a Materasu, and that's how you know that you're doing it right. So if you want to like have a tip on how to do that more accurately, that's how you want to do it. And what I want to do is, there is a bud right here. We're going to have ourselves a bud. And we get a stray bead. Then another thing you can go back for after having Vine is to this room where you met the blockhead. You know, where there was the lock and the key and all that stuff, and the tons of failure where I kept falling. If you go ahead and use Vine and go up here, unfortunately the recording of this was lost, and I kind of just have to tell you what's here instead of actually showing you. There's 2 clovers that net you 5 praise, and then in that bud that was there, there was a golden peach. A golden peach ends up filling your astral pouch instantly, so it's basically like having a 1-up that you can use anytime. So, really helpful item there. And back onto the exact Konohana Blossom that we were on. We're going to continue going up here. Now, what I really like about this, which is kind of like the double hook shot in Twilight Princess, or double claw shot, rather, is that you can chain them together and just keep going, so you don't have to, like, wait for yourself to land on the other end, which I like that a lot. And we're just going to go ahead and skip ahead of that Konohana. Hello, game. I was clearly trying to Materasu, yet I didn't see any smoke. There we go. I didn't see any smoke there for some reason. I guess I didn't draw on the Konohana like I thought I did. Either way. Now we're up here. We are in the chest of this whatever it is. Well, actually, I know what it is, though, but it's like foreshadowing of a future enemy, though, so I am not going to be saying that, though, because I do not want to give spoilers. And, yep, it was really necessary of you to show us which way to go on a one-way path. Yep. Either way, after the awesome tutorial that tells us which way to go on a one-way path, let's go ahead and start using these vines. God, I really love this ability. It's awesome. You don't just use it for going from these platforms, though. There's other uses for it, which we're going to be getting into once we get to the top here, though. So let's see here. There's 1, 2. Let's see how many I can chain together before the recognition on the thing fails. Let's see. All right, good. Made that one. Let's see. Where's the next one? Here's the next pattern. Right, left, block. Surprised if any of you actually get that reference and you're a core gamer, though. But anyway. Nice close-up of the butthole there. Japanese. Now what we want to do is we want to go to one of those down-facing ones and... Okay, I clearly did that. I don't care what anyone says. I clearly should have gotten that. And right here... Hold on a second. Hey! I said none shall survive. Whoa, there were a lot of survivors by power/genocide. I mean, jeez. It said none shall survive. What makes you think so special that you get to survive that? I don't even care if all you gave me was ink. I don't even care. I want all statues to die. If you power/slash these candles, you can put out their flames, though, but I really don't think it nets you anything. Here, 2 chests, and the music is suddenly getting more dramatic to build dramatic tension, which... oh my god, you would have never seen this coming. The boss fight is coming up very soon. If we use power/slash on these skulls, I kind of like and don't like what happens. Look at that. Their eyes turn red, they laugh at you, and then stuff pops out of their mouth. They're like, ha 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 ha. We really gonna go in there? Really? Are you serious? I'm getting a real bad vibe here. What's beyond this door? You sure we're ready? Maybe we should go back outside. Yeah, we're ready. Alright, let's go for it. Leap first, then think. That becomes a huge theme in this game, which... yeah, children, you should leap first and then think. That is exactly how it should work. This here is a golden gate. Golden gates are essentially quick saves. If you die, you go back to them, but if you shut off the game, you go back to the last save mirror. So it's really not a good thing to use, in all honesty. I really, really don't like them. They are put in the most useless locations. And I've never once needed them. Either way, stepping forth, we get some Wile E. Coyote cartoon antics. And thanks for the second butt close-up of this game, or this video. Really appreciate it, designers. Ow, nice going, furball. Keep telling you to not space out like that. When have you ever told us that? Seriously. Something moved. Whoa. Check out this big ol' flower. We just might have stumbled onto something here. Flowers like this are usually just packed with treasure. They are? Okay, I never read that when I was learning about botany and biology. But if you say so, it's Capcom logic. Hey, is that a dog down there? Had to put a Matrix parody in there somewhere. Hey, let me go, Wolf Breath, and we have Slobber once again. Only 198 more encounters with the Wolf Slobber to go, you soon. Check out that shadow. I see 8. Wait, couldn't be.